Welcome to the pod that you're watching or listening
to the
Maatecast. Nailed it. First try. Yeah. We'll leave it there. Welcome everyone to the 7th episode of the MaateCast. Hope you've all been doing well.
Bit of a different one.
Usually
we say something's wrong, and then because there's seats.
Yeah.
But they're actually already occupied. They're in, and you guys see them.
Are we meant to jump in?
No, I mean, unless you wanted to, but it's kind of
it's fine.
a bit late.
Let's just move on.
Coming
Like,
in.
we like introducing.
Jump and land on the
Okay.
seat.
Yes.
Yeah, we move. Today, on the podcast, you see them, or if you're listening, you don't see them, you just hear them, and that's special. But I actually wrote an intro for you guys.
Okay.
Because we wanted to write intros now. But he's... Alright, on the Maatecast today, we're spicing things up.
Okay.
We've got 2 polarising figures back in our school days. These are our first women on the Maatecast. Our first duo on the Maatecast. And we haven't seen them in...
It's been years.
Yes.
3 years.
Yeah.
At school, we did very little work together and a lot more vlogging, as if we had an audience. Well, guess what? Now we have an audience. The Maatecast, sort of. Please welcome Sunday and Brooklyn to the Maatecast.
I don't think we're supposed to clap.
No, perfect.
Yes, welcome to the Maatecast. Thank you for taking the time to come and see us.
Mm-hmm.
To start things off, how have you guys been? It's been so long.
Good.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
pretty
great.
bored. Life after school is so boring.
Damn.
Really?
Personally, I'm having the best time of my life
Yeah.
right now. Honestly.
Total opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think
s-
so.
okay.
I took a gap year, she didn't.
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
so you're
yeah.
uni. What are you studying?
Physio, but I'm trying to change. I don't like
You
it.
don't like
Yeah.
it?
It's really
Okay.
boring.
Damn.
Damn it.
What do you want to change to?
Oh well, I don't know. I'm just gonna do nursing, so then I can do be a surgeon or something like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Teacher.
Yeah.
That's
wow.
big.
Cool.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
I just
I
want
like
money,
that.
to be honest.
Fair, I like that.
And you-
How's,
Sorry,
let
you
me
go.
How's the gap year treating you?
I'm a dental assistant now, so I work full time,
Okay.
and I've been working full time since the end of just before external exams to now, I guess. So that's
Enjoying
good.
it so far?
Cool.
I love it, honestly.
Really?
I was literally, it was 1 o'clock last night, and I was on TAFE.com, and I was like, ooh, let me look at dental courses, and I was trying to enroll into becoming a dental technician.
Nice.
So that starts in 2024.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I have
Yeah.
no sense of time because I was like, oh my god, that's 2 years. What am I didn't plan for a second gap year. And I was like, wait, guys, what year is it? And they're 2023. And I was like, oh, that's in 6 months. What the heck?
Yeah, it's
Well,
gone so far.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been I just hear about the people that are in school and they're saying, oh yeah, they're on holidays now. I'm like, I swear you just started.
Yeah,
literally.
The new term a
Literally,
couple weeks
yeah.
Yeah,
ago.
literally.
Yeah.
They just did athletics carnival and they found out who won.
Who won?
Pascal again.
Pascal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was that the green one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's what's the blue one?
Burnell.
How are they doing?
Um,
Are they still bad?
No, they're doing good.
They're much better. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Well, Carey, remember Carey,
Light
the
blue.
light blue
Light
one,
blue,
lost
yeah.
everything.
Oh,
They've
really?
won swimming and cross country.
Yeah,
this
they're always
year.
been
How does it
Yeah.
Wesley?
Oh, actually, on our year, they were trash all the way up until our grade 12.
Yeah.
Hannah was the captain.
She told me she never wanted to be Wesley captain.
Really?
Period, girl.
She did change.
Interesting.
She ate.
And then they came what? Fourth
We
or
came
third, I
second.
think?
Pascal first. Third was Burnell.
Yeah. I think-
Wesley fourth.
Yeah.
Newton fifth. Carey sixth. Yeah.
Damn.
I think that's how it went.
When I was in school, I think Wesley was coming 3rd and 4th for
Really? I
Yeah.
remember that.
around we were always in the middle, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And Wesley went down.
Yeah,
for
you
a few
dropped.
years there. But
Sorry,
they
guys.
came
Tad bit. Yeah.
It's because I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
definitely pulling big numbers. First place,
Yeah.
I'm good.
With you leaving, we could get straight into that.
Let's do it.
Let's go down that path. Yeah.
So yous were, for people that don't know, could you say how long you were at our school for? And
Well, I was there from year 3 till year 9.
And I was there from prep to year 10.
damn. So you guys were OGs,
Pretty,
Yeah,
yeah, like
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
OG,
And then you dipped.
Yeah.
So, Brooklyn, I'm just very interested because I've heard little things here and there.
Oh.
I mean,
Tell
way back when you first did. But like, why did you leave?
Well, I feel like there's so much hatred when you leave.
I know.
Like, everyone
We were
just
shook
starts...
when you left, like, because we all thought, like,
Yeah.
you'll graduate with us for sure.
Yeah, I thought I would, but... Wait, I don't even know why I left. I feel like I was just
You went
bored.
to
I went to Kimberley first.
soccer.
For
Remember?
soccer.
And you did a
And then I
trial.
moved to Marsden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
I
that's
graduated
right,
at
yeah.
Marsden.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so, because I thought when you left, I felt like other people were leaving a lot before you, and then I felt like you just kind of left because, like, your
Yeah.
friends were leaving.
Yeah, there was no one. There was just, like, us and
You had
patience.
friends?
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
not laughing.
Yeah, but when
Anyway.
you left, we did get a lot of new other girls.
Yeah.
You know, but remember,
Yeah.
it just expanded in year 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Actually.
that school, I just wasn't, like... I don't know. I feel like I could have enjoyed school more.
Yeah.
Like, nothing to do with the people. I feel like just the way the school was, like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair
Just
enough.
wasn't for you.
And I was like, I don't know, I feel like after being with the same people for like so many years, it's just like gets so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
enjoy the change at least? Like,
yeah,
changing
Marsden
schools?
was really good.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was so good.
Yeah, okay.
And did you like pursue soccer? Like, what happened with that?
Well, I still play soccer.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
I play for club, but
Nice.
I don't think I'm gonna like. I just do it for fun.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I'd rather have a job than like get paid to play.
Yeah.
Since
fair
the
Yeah,
pay
that's
is, like,
fair.
really
Yeah,
bad.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sunday. What happened?
Oh yeah, why did you?
Why?
I remember you leaving, and it was such a sad day.
It was.
And
It
And
was.
remember, I
and we
told you
wrote
guys
the
on the
notes.
last day.
Yes.
Genuinely, like,
That was so.
dagger to the heart. Like,
Yeah.
just why?
I didn't get any. of
Okay.
that.
It was actually perfect because we had we were doing something like saying goodbyes.
Yeah,
or something,
yeah.
and then you just said you were leaving,
Well,
and then.
we-
Actually, I didn't say I was leaving.
Oh,
I was
shit.
never going to tell you guys.
Nice.
Oh,
I was
wow.
just going to...
Right,
Well, yeah, I didn't even know that, like,
I
you left.
don't
I
think
didn't-
I told you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Because I think I
It
was
just
You told
happened.
in the
us.
middle
Literally,
of the year.
like, yeah, I didn't know you
we
left.
went to camp. Remember? I think it was year 9. We went to camp. And
Which
then...
camp?
I don't remember what camp it was. But
That
we-
was the...
Yeah, 9, 10.
It was before, like, Dukes and stuff.
It was on
so
the
I mean-
mountain. That's what I remember.
Oh, and we... Oh, my God. Yes, I remember.
And I remember
that the
we
camp?
had
That
our
was 10, wasn't
phones and then Miss
we were watching
Yeah,
Crazy
that-
Rich Asians.
Yeah,
And we got
and then
caught.
Miss
Do you guys know what we're talking about? That camp, and we went down like a mountain.
Was that grade 10?
No, that was grade 9 because I didn't go to
What
camp
did we
after
do?
year 9.
What did we do? If you
We went up towards Ipswich, and it was like this mountain place. And it had a
Oh,
funny
was that
name.
with, that guy that looked like Callum Ponga?
Oh,
Yeah! And everyone like was
Yeah.
hitting on him.
Yeah, so we lived there.
Yeah.
I remember she told us like when we were on the bus, she was like, "I'm thinking about leaving. I did a trial for his school," and it was so casual, like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." She's lying.
Yeah.
And then, like,
That's how it always.
The last day, she was like, "Yeah, I'm gone." And then like, well, peace out. We'll see you soon, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, she ended up leaving.
It's kind of just like an impulse decision too.
Yeah, same as mine. Actually, I lied. So, if you guys didn't know, I went there from prep, so I kind of just got bored, I want to say.
Yeah, I feel like
'cause
it's really boring.
I kind of felt like, I don't know, you guys have jobs, eh? So it's like, you know when you clock in as an open and you see like, you're just kind of by yourself and you see like people come in constantly and then your manager asks you to stay back.
Yeah.
And then you're seeing like those same people you watch walk in, walk out. That's kind of how I'm going to describe like prep to year 10. I saw everybody come
True,
in.
you just see everything happen.
Yeah, I
You're
saw
just in the
everybody come
background.
in. I
Yeah,
grew up with
okay.
these people. I've seen the tantrums. I've seen the fights. I've seen everything. And then like I watched like people one by one leave. And like some of the friends that I made in primary school leaving in high school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow, this is a really long shift. And it was like, like you kind of feel like you're never going to leave. And then term 2 of year 10, I want to say, I was like, I don't really like it. Like, I don't really like it here. You know, I kind of just got tired. I kind of got burnt out at that point. And I was like, I kind of really need a change. And at that point, I was catching public transport to and from school.
Damn.
So I'd get home at like 5 p.m. because I live out in Ipswich, and I was like, this is so draining. And I had a job, and I'd be running like, you guys know our backpacks from school, you know, they were like heavy. I had like my math textbook in there, my iPad, and I'd be like running up a hill, and I was like, you know what, I think it's time for me to leave. I don't really like it here. And I just felt as if I was really drained.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to tell you guys, because I've never been the new kid before. So I was like, this is kind of awkward. I don't really want to leave and like tell everybody and it'd be like a sad little soppy thing. I was like, let me just dip. Like
it was so out of the blue. Like
yeah.
And then it was term 2. You said when you like left.
No, term 2 is when I was thinking about leaving,
okay,
and I like had to beg my mum and dad. I was
Damn.
like, I just really don't like it. Like I don't want to go to school, and I feel like a lot of people around that age just don't really like going to school.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
around 16.
So you need to like enjoy it.
Exactly,
If you
and especially when you've
Yeah.
been doing something for so long, you kind of get bored with yourself around that age, and you kind of like want to change up your hair or change up this and like. You know, the normal stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to change my life. I want to move, like, and just start over kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I got accepted into my other school in term 3. And then, actually, no. I went in for the interview. And then they were like, here's your contract. And I signed the papers and like, we'll see you next year. And I was like, wait, how am I going to tell these people? And I was like, wait, they look so happy. Let me not tell them.
Fair enough. Good strategy.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's safe to say that change was for the better then?
For the best, actually. Because,
There you go.
Yeah.
We suck.
Yeah, all right.
No, like, I love the people, obviously, like, when you know someone
Yeah,
for...
sometimes you miss it.
Exactly, like, when you know people for 10 years.
Do you believe them?
No, because I remember you two in school. I sat next to Christian and, like, I got a seating plan done because I was naughty. Anyways, I was like, my punishment was sitting next to Chris. And at that point, I hadn't really spoken to Chris, but I knew him, obviously. I was like, whatever.
I feel like he was so, like...
Quiet. I thought he was quiet.
No, remember, like, when, like, he came and everyone, like, really liked him? Like, all the
Back
girls.
in grade 6?
Yeah, he was
so
like, he was like the boy.
Yeah,
he
but
was
like,
a guy.
I feel like that's every new,
No,
especially
no.
guy.
No,
Never.
every
Never.
girl, I was just like,
Never.
come
Yeah.
on, guys, this is
Like,
getting...
all the-
I was in my prime in grade 6. Let's be
The
honest.
I've
not
You should
looks
just
like.
insert pictures of me right now.
Yeah. Okay, maybe not the
No,
start of
like,
grade 6.
yeah.
Let's say that.
There was...
It's my child.
Even after grade 6, anybody that came to the school was nowhere near as hyped as when you came to the school. Like, I don't know what it was, but you just came in and you fit so well.
Yeah, you
Everyone
did.
loved you. Literally
did.
everyone did.
Because you have, like, an adaptable personality, I want to say. Like, I feel like we could put you amongst strangers and you'll find a way
You were
to,
just,
like,
yeah,
speak to them.
you were just good at everything.
Appreciate
it.
Like,
Exactly.
whatever you did, you were just, like, good at. And God, it ticked me off. It was so annoying.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a big jump for me. That was like my worst nightmare movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
like,
was scary. Like,
It's
when
so
I was
scary.
going to move, I was, like, so scared that I'd just get bullied. Like,
Yeah.
just for, like, nothing, just for being new. I was so scared.
Especially because my school was a high school, it was from year 7, year 12. And I was like, oh, these people, like, have already moved schools and they already, like,
Yeah,
have
it's, like,
been
so
the new
late
kid.
to move.
So, and you guys know me. So when I tell you guys how my first term went at my new school, you guys are going to be shocked. I literally did not speak to anybody.
really?
I was so
Fair.
quiet. Like, I literally walked into class and they had laptops and we had iPads, right? And this was like a Microsoft laptop. So I did my first accounting assignment and then, like, I didn't save it because I thought it was saved to the cloud.
no.
And I was like, how do you use Excel? And everyone literally looked at me and they were like, ew, like, what do you mean you don't know how to use Excel? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't like being new. I don't like talking. So I was literally so quiet for, like, 2 terms. And then...
Did you, like, not enjoy those? Like, were you regretting your decision, or was
No,
it just
I
kinda
wasn't
like...
regretting it. I was like, I'll just move to another school then. No, I was kidding. I was like, nah, like, you know, just thug it out. I did have friends, like the friends I am with now, they were there at the start, but I just didn't really speak to them. I didn't show them my personality because I was terrified. Yeah.
Was
But
that
it was weird. It was...
similar? Like,
When I was like Kimberley, yeah, but when I went to Marsden, I feel like I like fit in pretty quickly. 'Cause
Yeah.
people at Marsden, it's so weird. You'd think that you'd get bullied if you go to Marsden, but everyone is so friendly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone was really like warm and friendly. And I was like, every time I try to speak, I just felt like, oh, I can't even say the words I want to say because I feel like I'm going to like muck up. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah, you just
Never
let them
mind.
talk.
But then, yeah, I let them talk. But, like, my friends were cool. I was sitting with them and stuff. But I fit in really quickly, like, straight up. And so I was like, this is fine. Like,
Nice.
this is
Yeah.
easy.
Okay.
And I'm having, like, a really good time. And, yeah.
So the dynamic compared to our school was like completely different.
Oh my gosh.
shoot.
Dude, if you miss it, if you like moved from like a private school. Well, your school was still private, but
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
went to Catholic school.
Right.
bro,
Yeah,
it is
okay.
like the biggest
true.
like cultural shift in
Yes.
the world.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay.
Everything was so
it's just
different.
so
It's like the little
so
things
different.
too.
Like even the teachers so different. Like
Yes.
they literally treat you like your kids.
Yes.
Like they are your kid. Like
Was
big-
it
Like in a
private?
good way.
no, mine's state school. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
very
Like
different.
it has the ghetto side to it, but like the teachers were so different. Like everyone was so different. It's just like a
Yeah.
cultural shock.
And
Yeah.
yeah, like have you guys watched Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys know that one scene where they're like at the shopping center and then like it just turns into a bunch of like monkeys and giraffes and they're just screaming and stuff.
That's what it's like.
Yeah, so when I walked in and I just like saw everything, I was like,
Yeah,
like-
I was shocked when I like walked into my school. Like there was boys just like blasting music on
Yeah,
the speakers. and stuff.
exactly.
I was just like, damn.
and
this
they
is
were so
different.
different.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
at BCC, I feel like they were really focused on like it was like the little things like the soccer and AFL were like our big sports at that school, and like academics was a big thing. And then at Claver, when I moved there, it's like, oh, half the grade doesn't even do ATAR. They do essentials. I didn't even know essentials
that's
existed.
Like, yeah.
And my school was a rugby school, and I was like, I watch rugby 3 times a year, and like, I only have to watch it twice this year because we won. But yeah.
Our teachers are literally like rugby.
Had to do it.
No, my school is a massive rugby school.
Yeah.
Like we have like the coaches. They're like literally all players. Like you know Isaac Luke from Warriors. He's like the teacher there.
Oh, frick.
That's
I know.
crazy.
And then like half the girls in my grade are playing in the State of Origin today, like the women's one.
You're kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was just like,
that's so cool.
damn.
It's really big. Yeah, rugby was a really big program at ours. We had the Broncos come in constantly.
Yeah.
And like,
This
they're like,
sucks.
yeah, it was weird.
Why we stayed?
You guys should have came. But they'd be like, oh, Sunday, that's that rugby player for the Broncos. And I'm like, who are we
That's
looking at? I'm like,
crazy,
who are we
yeah.
looking at right now? Like,
Yeah.
but we had a few players always come in every second Friday.
No, you know who I had?
Who?
Walsh.
We had Jordan Ricky
Because he
come in a
played,
couple
because he
weeks
played
ago.
for Kebra and Kebra versus Maates like all the time.
Yeah.
So he comes and watches.
They're like, wow.
Great.
Yeah, like, bro, who came
Our
to BCC?
like biggest celebrities were pastors.
Yeah. I'm just thinking Reggie Dabs.
Yeah, Reggie Dabs, Pastor Dan from the primary campus. Like that's about it.
But I will say I missed Chapel. That was like
Oh
the one
yeah,
thing I did miss.
that's what
I
it
feel
is.
like the dynamic after you left in grade 10, like just like not completely changed, but we had a lot of new kids as well come in.
Yes.
And obviously like you started good stuff and then like we fell into leadership. I don't know. It definitely changed a lot when you guys left.
Yeah.
Leadership was crazy. I remember who texted me. It was one of like the girls. It was like Talia or something. She was texting me all the new leaders, and I'm like, huh? What? Who was that?
No,
Don't
I
know
knew
her.
the
Know
school
this person.
captains would be
Tim and Ariana.
That was like I knew that.
That was like
Yeah.
that ended up being something that could have been predicted.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Because like, Tim used to speak about school captaincy like every single day, and I'm like from year 6, I want to say actually from like year 3, Tim was like, I'm gonna be school captain. I was just like, I know you are. I know you
was
are gonna be
crazy.
school captain one day.
Yeah, that happened. Did you used to do like any leadership stuff?
There's too many people. There's like 600 people
Yeah,
in
my grade had
Yeah.
like 200
Just in your
people.
grade.
Yeah.
Holy.
That was another thing. Like,
Yeah,
I gone from knowing every single person in our grade and having like a personal connection with them to literally graduation day. I'm like, oh, you're in my grade? Like, are you new? Like, when did you come? And they're like, I'm here since year 7. I'm like, you've been here longer than me. Like,
We thought 80 was
That's
a lot.
crazy.
Like that's
yeah, that's
Well,
what I
like-
thought. I was like, wow, 80 is so much. I walk into like a classroom and like half my grade, well, half of what BCC's grade would be, is just sitting amongst me and it's math.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
my grade
crazy.
went from A all the way to AA. Like we'd go
Yeah.
through the whole alphabet.
Our
AA.
classes
No
were like
way.
1 through 6 and
Right.
stuff. So like,
Yeah,
and we
it's
had like
crazy.
12 homerooms per, what's it called? House. So
can't
But it's
fathom
also
that.
sad because like since you don't meet everyone, like there could be someone in your grade that like you could literally click with, but you
Exactly.
just
You
never
will
meet.
never know. Yeah.
Do you
exactly.
like your classes?
I only knew
Is
like
it just bunch of different teachers that you have, or like do the same teachers teach over and over?
different teacher for every
different
subject.
teacher for literally every
Yeah,
subject.
yeah.
Every class.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which was really weird because I
But
feel
it's
like
kind of good.
yeah, you had double ups with like at BCC. Like
Yeah.
in year 9, our English teacher was our history teacher.
Yeah.
Shout out, I forgot her name, but she was South African. Do you guys remember her?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wait, was that Miss Stewart?
No.
No.
Oh, she was year 7, but
The young one?
no, the
No.
older
Miss
one.
Heyman.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
We
why I had to
a
sit
lot
next
of
to
fun.
Chris.
Never had her.
I had to
Yeah.
sit next to Chris in that class.
We had fun in that.
She thought Chris was gonna be like some knight in shining armor and make me shut up. No, we were filming vlogs every day. I'm like,
Yeah.
Chris, you wanna be in my vlog right now?
That's
Like
good.
every second of the day.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it was weird having only one, like a new teacher every subject.
Yeah.
And teachers don't even remember your name. Like,
Yeah, I would
straight
not
up
want to
like
be a
that.
teacher, like having that many. I mean, I guess it's normal, but like
That's
names
crazy
I
to
suck
think.
at already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Suck to have that many.
Imagine having people in your grade that you don't even know.
Yeah.
And they're like
People in your
come to
class. I only knew like
Exactly.
2 or 3 people in my class.
That's
I
crazy.
Like people I'd sit next
Yeah.
to every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than
Like
that,
you
don't
kind
know
of
anyone.
I feel like I found like my group of people and I didn't really venture
Yeah,
out.
literally
Kind of
Wow.
like I met my friends. I'm like, okay, I guess this is me for the next 2 years. I'm still
Yeah.
friends with them now,
Yeah.
but like I do know like other people in my grade, of course,
Yeah.
vaguely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it.
I feel like we just knew everyone. Like
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You
when
you
we
kinda
like
have to.
when we graduated and we were up on the stage dancing and we all like celebrated, I was like going up to everyone and saying, "We freaking did it!"
Yeah.
Because like we know everyone.
That
Whereas
was so weird. Your
You
graduation,
wouldn't even have known
like
half
going
people.
there.
Oh yeah.
That was
oh,
Oh,
eye-opening.
yeah.
It was like a bittersweet moment. Like everyone was like, my old friends, like, why are you even going? Like that should have been you. And I was like, it could have, but it shouldn't have. Like I felt happy just being a
Yeah.
audience member, but it was so weird. I had like
Damn.
Brooklyn. I was just sitting there like, oh, do you remember that person? Like we had class with
Yeah,
this
that was
person,
pretty
and we're like,
funny.
yeah, overly joyous. I feel like we were smiling like the whole time.
Yeah.
You know when like you can't stop smiling, like
Yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
like you get punched in the face. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah, definitely like pros and cons to having like a big school or
Yeah.
big grade and a small grade. Like, because we, at the end, how you were saying, like, so close to everyone. And then it's like,
Literally,
we're doing
yeah.
the dance and then we all can kind of like,
Yeah.
you know everyone you're doing it with and you're all like, oh, so happy for
You're
each
just
other.
comfortable to be up there with all those people, whereas
Yeah.
600.
Did you have any moments like graduating, like celebrating with your grade? Or
Yeah,
like,
people
Yeah.
still celebrate even if they don't know you. Like
Yeah,
they'll just
yeah,
grab
yeah.
you and
My
like
graduation,
Yeah.
I was sitting next to this chick, never met her. Sitting next to this boy, never met him. And then we graduated. I was like, we did it! I'm like,
it's just
we
like,
made
yeah.
it. And they're like, I'm so proud of you. I'm like, I'm so proud of you. It's like I don't know you, but you know,
Yeah.
I wish you. But it's kind of sad at that point because I feel like at BCC it would have been like, I'm so proud of you, and you would have like been
Because
able
you've
to
seen
keep in
them like
contact.
grow up.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
it's like I'm so proud of you. Okay, I'll never see you again.
yeah, like,
you
cool,
know,
cool moment.
literally,
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like,
alright.
yeah, after it's like, let me go find my friends. Yeah.
Damn,
That
okay.
was weird.
And then, did you guys? What was the like after school celebration? Like, did you just go to like?
I was schoolies.
Schoolies?
For 2 days.
I went to Schoolies for one night and then I went
Yeah.
to Melbourne and then Fiji.
Yeah, I was
Shoot.
Oh,
working.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
what was that for? Like holiday?
Oh well, I
just
went to
so-
Melbourne with my friend and then I went to Fiji with my family.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn, that's sick.
But Schoolies,
Schoolies are wild.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't because I already know I would not be allowed to go to Schoolies, so I just like went for one night.
Yeah, I didn't go for the whole week because I was like, I feel like this
I
is
just
so
went
stupid and dangerous.
Just yeah,
Yeah, but I
it
went
was
to work.
it was
how
cool
was it?
though.
Yeah, it was
good?
cool.
It was
Yeah.
cool.
My school's experience was wild. Okay, I'm not gonna go,
Yeah.
Still all the dates, everything.
but legit, I literally was like finished work. I'm in my scrubs. I'm like,
I finished work too.
Legit.
I went to church. I finished work. I'm like, let's
church and then schoolies is crazy. No, mine was I literally like sped home. Like I'm telling you right now, I like reversed that car, went out, and I literally like ripped my scrubs off, jumped in the shower, started doing my makeup, doing my hair, and then we got like my friend picked us up. We went to Schoolies, we crashed the car straight away. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be a long 2 days. But
Yeah.
yeah,
The
Schoolies
coolest
was fun.
thing about Schoolies was just like seeing everyone you know.
Yeah,
Because it's
Oh,
only
really?
year 12s there.
yeah.
So like
Yeah.
the chances of you seeing someone you know, like every like 5 steps, you'll see someone you know.
Yeah.
Especially
somewhere.
they
Yeah.
catch you like off guard, like you're like at the kebab shop, like kind of
Munching
yeah,
down.
you're munching, like you're like off it, and you hear your name, and you're like,
Yeah, it was pretty
That's
cool.
crazy.
It was Schoolies was definitely crazy.
Yeah.
I could say I did not see one person from BCC.
Yeah, I
Really?
did not see one person.
Well, like half of us were.
You guys
Well,
were
yeah,
nice.
true. We were at Noosa, but I saw a TikTok when around Schoolies of remember Phoenix Holden.
Oh my gosh,
Remember him?
yeah.
He was in a TikTok and how he was saying how he wants to start a fight or something like that.
No
And I was
way.
like, that's Phoenix. Yeah, no, but yeah, I think I don't know. I'm kind of regretting reflections.
I don't regret reflections,
No,
but would have been
absolutely
cool to go.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
live with regret. Just try again. But you'll be a toolie, which is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Was Schoolies like what you expected it to be? Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
was
had.
hectic.
Did you have red frogs come to your school?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had
Like
a
telling
whole-
us, you guys.
Yeah,
were
no, we had
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah,
But I
we
feel
did
like
that.
they gave
Yeah.
you guys like
Not for
the.
Schoolies.
I feel
Oh,
like they
we
gave
got,
you
like,
guys
the
a little
Schoolies
run.
store.
Yeah, we had the
Wasn't it the
Schoolies guy
Schoolies?
come in.
I don't know, to be honest.
I remember
Yeah,
red frogs coming in like
It was
in year
a
10.
she was an old she went to the school and she now is doing red frogs
She was
and
old.
she's
Yeah, that was probably just what it was, that she
Yeah.
used to come to the school.
Oh,
So
she's
she-
Okay,
always
yeah.
right. Ours was like a whole day.
Yeah,
thing.
and there was like
called-
teenagers.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
called the whole of year 12 down.
And they were just like telling us how to like manage alcohol.
They were
and
telling
stuff.
us.
Which is like the talk you actually need. Like, not like
You guys got
sugarcoating
alcohol,
it.
we got drugs.
Yeah, we
got,
also- yeah.
we got told, if you're gonna do a line, it's probably glass shards. And I'm thinking,
Yeah, they like tell you what to take.
yeah,
so
they're like
say
they're not trying to
Right.
tell you like you can't do this, but
because
they're
they
telling
know
you
that
how to
people
be safe.
are, so they're
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
like manage it, which is
Okay.
kind of smart.
And they
Yeah,
gave
we
you
didn't
like
have that.
it was weird. Schoolies was like I'm sorry, the Red Frogs was weird. Like they'd reward you for like knowing stuff. They'd
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like,
they'll be like name 3
Yeah.
addictive drugs, and everyone in my school just started yelling.
Yeah, they were like, "What type of drug is this?" And I'm thinking, "Guys, what type of drug?" And I just hear, "That's this." I'm
Yeah,
like,
everyone was so like that's the only time I've seen people put their hand
yeah,
on
like
the
the great came together. I was like, "This is what a drug is."
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
like,
so
"Wow."
funny. Like all like the Islander boys, they would say something, you just hear all the boys cheering when
Yeah.
they get it right.
And then like
oh.
pass you a red frog, they're like, "You get a red frog for knowing the contents of alcohol." And I'm like, "This is ridiculous."
That's one way to do it, I guess.
I know.
Wow.
I was like, "Wow," but I feel like the Red Frogs was a good experience.
It was
because
good.
when I did go to Schoolies, I was like,
But
wow.
it made people realize because they like tell you stories about people that like died
Yeah.
at school.
Yes.
They give you that real.
Yeah.
Which is what you need.
What did you guys think of us in school? Be honest.
Okay, just all the way through.
First impressions.
I want to hear like your individual perspectives on each
Okay.
of us, and then together as a group or like whatever.
Shoot.
You wanna go?
Go, Millsy.
I'm on going. Oh, okay.
I'll go
This is-
first. You guys know me
Um,
longer.
Yeah, I feel like let's just factor in that in primary school I was not it. I was just so I was so weird. But I feel like you and I we just didn't click.
Yeah.
It was
So
very
I
like.
didn't really click with anyone.
Well,
Yeah.
I also feel like our group of boys
Right.
was like that with everybody else though. It was kind
Yeah.
of just like it was me, Ryan, Noah, Tate, and all them, and that was kind of it. Just didn't
Yeah.
really associate with the girls or anything. But
yeah.
then I'd say as we got older, we kind of
Yeah.
had a bit more in common, and
We
we
were
actually
cool.
had
Business.
that. Yeah, yeah, for sure. We had that actual self-respect.
Yeah.
I would say.
Business was I feel like you and who else was in business with us? Like us two was Jar.
I think
Jar.
Jai was there.
Sam,
Sam,
yeah.
was
Sam
there,
Ryan was in
yeah.
there.
Like, I
Sam
feel like-
Ryan and I would scream across the class.
Yeah, that was
that's what it.
hectic.
Yeah, that was in the library room. I remember that.
Yeah, we were screaming.
And
They had to
when
come in a couple times.
I won't say his name, but when our teacher got
Oh
mad,
no way!
mad.
Bad.
I don't know.
I didn't,
Oh my
you
God.
know, I didn't like him because I was missing from school one day and one of the girls had accidentally leaked my secret and said I was leaving school. And he's like, "Oh, okay, good on her. We don't want her anyway." You had been there for 1 year, sir. I was there for 10. I was like, I don't even remember his name.
You would have known him. You didn't know him.
You know.
Oh
it.
no, I don't
Oh,
know him,
yeah.
but I know like all
Yeah,
of him.
yeah. He was really chill for the most part, but
When
he
he
had
got
his
mad.
days. Yeah,
He got really angry,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, "Oh."
that was.
I remember that day
something.
so clearly.
Oh, bro!
all
Right
that
after
happening.
he did it, just silence.
Yeah, literally. Everyone
Like-
just yeah.
Legit, I used to draw on my iPad. The minute he yelled at me, I'll be up on pages. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Damn.
business growth and whatever
Yeah.
business
Yeah,
does.
yeah. Not much business was going on, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no.
In business class.
Just straight up like that.
that kind of goes into like I guess my impression of you. Like I don't remember having an impression of you, but like I felt like we didn't really, on a personal level, didn't really like talk
Yeah, we
much
never
until
really
like
got...
business and whatnot.
Yeah, I feel like year 9-ish.
Yeah. And the one thing that I would say is it just felt you were just controversial. That's why I put it in that intro, because I felt like there was always some sort of like drama thing happening.
There was something going
So
on. Yeah.
No. Honestly, I don't even know if it was controversial or not, because
Well,
I just felt as if like...
no, I'm agreeing.
It was. I'm kidding. I feel like from the people that I've known from like prep and stuff, I never really had like a problem with them.
Yeah.
I never really had like exactly like straight issues with anybody or anything, but it's
Yeah.
like if you did something wrong, I'm not gonna ignore it.
Yeah, like you weren't
Yeah.
afraid to like stand up
like
for
I
stuff.
feel like more so like at BCC I felt I was like, oh, I feel like I'm a bit mean, and then I moved schools and I was like, wait, this is not even mean, it's just like,
yeah.
if you feel as if something's like wrong, you should speak about it. I feel like no one would really get offended by the way I would act, I guess, at my new school compared to BCC, because I feel like BCC just had like a really
You're going down the
Same.
right path.
No, that's
no,
what I was
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Well,
You're going
I
down the
feel
right
like-
path, yeah.
I don't know, like I feel like we're kind of conditioned, especially because
Yeah.
you came in year 1, right? So there's like, you would have been conditioned.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's like when you're at school, you kind of have like a switch in your head, and you kind of like know what to say, what you can and can't do, and all that
100%.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
easy.
It was
to
so
get in
100%.
easy.
trouble.
Yeah, but the thing is, it was
100%,
also
yeah.
really easy to like put on a switch. And I remember when I got my first job at KFC, I was like, when I turned off that switch, I'm like, oh, I'm a completely different person. Like, you know what I mean? When I go to school, and it's like, oh, no swearing, no this, no that. You know what I mean? You're kind of conditioned to think a certain way.
100%.
But then when you're kind of like outside in the real world, I feel as if that kind of doesn't really matter. I don't know if you guys feel like that now, but you guys feel as if you guys can do certain things that you wouldn't be.
I was gonna say like
Do that.
within like controversial within the BCC, like
Yeah,
like
the
it's not
BCC,
actually
like-
that controversial.
Yeah, it was.
Honestly,
No,
not that
I was
bad,
actually thinking
yeah.
about that. I was like,
Yeah.
all I did was like accidentally say a few strong words.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But
Or,
like you're
spoke my
young,
mind.
and then you're also just like you just weren't afraid to say stuff that you believed in or like thought was wrong, thought was
exactly.
right.
Which I think, like you said, conditioned us as well.
Yeah.
Like we thought that was a big deal. You
you
being
know,
like
you
that,
think
we're all
some
like,
things are like a certain like
Yeah,
big deal. Like,
yeah.
when I kind of left, I was like, oh my god, like you kind of taught to believe like, you know, this is bad, like alcohol, drugs, this
exactly,
is bad, this
exactly.
is horrible. And you kind of go into the real world and you realize it's all around you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Literally,
Like-
literally.
It's
Like,
almost, I feel like it's better not to be taught like that.
Yeah.
Because then you
You
come
guys
out
just
of
get
it.
like a
We were
culture
kind of
shock.
sheltered,
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah.
mine was a massive culture shock moving,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, this is kind of ghetto. And then I kind of realized later, I was like, wait, this is
This
like
is
normal.
normal.
Like,
Yeah.
this is, like, school was so sheltered.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel this.
whenever like you would say something that maybe people would think was controversial. Like
Yeah.
again, we'd all think it's controversial, and I feel like we only really that culture shock hit us. I would say like grade 12.
Yeah.
Even. Like
That's why when I saw
yeah.
you guys, like, on your stories and stuff, I'm like, there's no way, because I would have been excited for this if I was, like, still there. But I don't think a lot of the things were controversial. I feel like everyone had differing opinions.
yeah.
And stuff, and I want to say, like, especially in like 2020, there was like a lot of things that were happening in the
Oh,
world,
yeah.
and a lot of people's beliefs were just kind of, I can't blame them because obviously they didn't really know any better. But when I kind of left, I was like, yeah, there's just a bunch of differing opinions, and everyone's kind of in a different mindset when it comes to things.
Absolutely,
Especially if
yeah.
you're really sheltered, you kind of think that things don't affect you as much, but it's like it's very much still a really real issue. Like I remember, am I gonna like break the seal?
Please.
Do it.
It's like, you know, when like there was like COVID was happening, Black Lives Matter was happening. I feel like a lot of people just didn't really care because they kind of thought like, this is not even a real thing. Racism isn't a real thing. And I guess when you kind of go to school where there's only 40 people, the statistics is kind of like, you know what I mean?
You
But
don't-
like
yeah,
if I
you're
went
in
to
your
my new
bubble.
school and I was like, hey, have you guys ever been bullied for like what you look like? You know what I mean? And especially as me, I was like one of population 3 black girls. So it's like when I moved schools, I was like, hey, did you guys get told this? And they're like, yeah, I used to get bullied for this. I used to get this. And I'm like,
That's
wow,
crazy
that's
about
crazy.
my school. Like, the minority was white people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's just
how
like
many
the
of
roles
those
are flipped.
Yeah.
And a lot of people had very different lives, whereas I feel like when you kind of went to BCC, you kind of come from like a privileged standpoint a little bit. Because it's like, I got a job for fun. And there's some people that had to work because they had to.
Yeah.
Or like, they have to go to uni because they have to make money. Whereas I was like, I just did this for fun, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to buy new shoes. So it's like little things like that, I guess. But I mean, if it was controversial, I hope it was entertaining.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Well, like, again, I just think we were so conditioned to believe that what you were saying was wrong in a way. But I feel like,
it's that bad.
no, like looking back on it now, I would say, were speaking your mind, and what you were saying was all valid and like.
Yeah. I think a lot of the things were very silly. Like when I moved schools, I realized a lot of the issues or the problems. Like if, say like a year 9 topic happened and like, you know, I got mad about it and like have it right now. I actually would not care. Like I would actually be like, you know what?
Too many other problems.
Yeah, like there's so many other problems in the world, and I'm like, I feel like even like when I would hear like talk to people from your school back in year 11, year 12, and they're like, this is the drama that's happening. I'm like, we literally used to say to like patients, this is so silly. Like this is so like you guys need to get a grip on life. But then I realized like, you know, that's their reality, and this is life. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So.
Damn. Did you find like similar experience?
Yeah, there was no drama in my school.
Yeah, there was no
Really?
drama.
There's only fights, but like I was never involved in any drama.
Me too.
Like the whole time. I was just went to school.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
School was like a day job. Like I feel like you guys wouldn't believe it because you know controversial.
Well,
whatever,
like
but I never got into any drama in my school. Like I was just there, to be honest. I was
Drama
there,
in our schools, I feel like, is just so different.
It's
drama's
so
every
crazy.
5 minutes in our school.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
guys
say
make
that.
them really big deals. I feel.
Yeah, I do think when there was drama, like it wasn't actually a big deal, but it was.
It was a
became a-
massive.
That's what I
deal.
mean.
But like the
That's
last,
all the little things just became a big deal.
Yeah.
So drama was just always happening.
but I felt like the last couple years, like 11 and 12, if
Sorry.
there was if there was drama, so just touch toes. If there was drama, it was like between like little groups. But like honestly, I
True,
felt like
yeah,
year
true.
11 and 12 was so crazy.
Well, our group
like,
was
we
so
barely
tight
had
and,
any big grade drama at
I
all.
feel like
Like,
there's too much stress on year 12 to
Yeah.
have
100%.
drama.
honestly,
100%.
I felt like our grade really came together.
That's good.
Like we were just all
After I
friends.
left, I was so angry. Damn it! No, I was kidding. But like, I feel like the reason things became so big is because if you think about it, we were so close. Like, even if you didn't like somebody, you still had like a connection and somehow. Like, oh, we played sport together, we do this together, like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like, you're never gonna get rid of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Personally, like when you go to a school with over 200 people in your grade, if I don't like you, I can walk away,
Yeah,
get a new
it's
group
like
of
not
friends,
gonna affect you in
and
any
like
way.
act like you don't exist.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
It's
so
like
true.
there's an extra 10 people, but I feel like if you have like a little issue, it's like, hey, I Chinese whispers. Say
And
something
also, if
Miller,
you like,
there's someone else.
if Sunday hated me in my school and I went to tell someone, they'll just be like, "Who's Sunday?"
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Like, they'll be like, who are you?
why would I care?
I
Who's
hear
Sunday?
drama, and I'm like, girl, I don't even know who
No,
this
like,
like.
don't even know anyone.
Don't
you're
even talk
talking
to me about this. But
Yeah.
I feel like at that school where it's like you have 15 friends and you
So
Yeah.
everyone will have
15
an opinion.
and
on it.
everyone has an
Exactly,
extra
yeah.
friend
Everyone,
and this and then the whole grade knows,
Yeah.
and then it goes to the teachers. And I feel as if at that school it was really like looked down upon to like have a problem with someone or dislike someone.
And also, teachers would not care at my school if it was
Yeah,
drama. They'd be
exactly.
like, "Why are you telling me this? Like, sort it out."
If you went
yourself."
to a teacher and said, I don't think this person likes me, they'd be like, well, that's just life. Go find another friend.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Whereas at BCC, I feel like
they would sit you down.
they
in the
sit
office.
you down, they force you guys to be friends. And I feel
Yeah.
like that's where a lot of like my anger came from. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be friends with you.
There's
That's
nothing
why.
wrong with it.
And there's nothing wrong. Like, why are you forcing me to be friends with this person? Why are you forcing me to sort out something I don't think needs to be sorted out? We can have different opinions and just
Yeah.
live amongst each other.
Yeah, yeah.
In my opinion.
I think that's just like the difference between big school, small school, private
Yes.
school, public school. Like,
exactly.
I feel like that's just a big difference between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I feel like that's perfectly fair. Like, if you thought that about someone, that's cool because that's all you knew. And like I can't even blame you. Like, when I left that school, I was like, you know, I'm not even like angry anymore. Like, I don't even care about anything because it's like at the end of the day, that's all they know. This is what I know now.
Yeah.
It's life, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say like our school, you don't like someone. if you don't like someone or don't like a group, like, yeah, you can't get away from them.
You can't.
Like,
Yeah,
you can't just, you have to get along with them, or you just have a miserable time.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can't, like, go off to another group, because
There's
all
only,
the
like,
groups
what,
are
3 classes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew, like, to...
3 or 4?
Yeah, it was about 3, 4.
So,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
can't
really not
avoid
much you can do.
anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it was weird because like a lot of my friends weren't in my class, so I just had to make friends, and that was pretty easy. Like, I just ended up being friends with the whole class. But when I dropped out of ATAR, I literally dropped out of ATAR on the last day that you could in year 11,
Right.
and I went to Essentials, and I was like, who are you people? Like, I was like, I don't know y'all. And then like you have like all these random people, and I realized it's like, if you want to make like a small change in a big school, it's actually really a big change, kind of.
Yeah.
Like just dropping one class or dropping a
Yeah,
sport,
gotcha.
your whole kind of school dynamic changes in that sense, you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
It really is a whole nother...
It's a whole nother life,
Whole nother
guys.
life.
Yeah.
It is.
100%.
We could go back... Well, actually, I kind of want to get into something a bit off topic, but kind of on topic. Because we've been talking to, or asking people about, like, spirituality and stuff like that, and, like, where you're at with that. Could be a fun thing to talk about.
Okay.
That's good.
Well,
like-
I still go to church, which is good.
Yeah.
So,
Are you, like, just consider yourself a Christian, or...
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm baptized and stuff, so...
I mean, yeah, you got the
I got
cross.
the
yeah.
cross.
And before we started...
And I got the... Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like also moving schools helped me with that.
Really?
It was crazy.
Oh, wow, okay.
Because I feel like at BCC, like, it's not forced on you, but it's like,
Well, it's
It's
very
surrounded.
prominent.
it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like at my school, people were like genuinely like, they actually like love God. So there's like,
Like it's
part,
independent.
it's like a
Yeah.
part of their
Yeah,
personality.
it feels more like a choice.
Yeah,
to
it's
them.
like,
Yeah.
and it's like so much better because it's like projected onto you.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
not just like, okay, we have chapel now. Okay, we have to pray now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they actually want to do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you're actually like me. Like,
Yeah.
you're not just getting forced to do stuff.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
That is cool. That is
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
cool. Nice.
I've been a Christian my whole life, but I feel as if you kind of don't really start your journey with God until you kind of take the steps forward for yourself.
For yourself, yeah.
You know, I feel like most of us or some of us grew up in church, like going to church every day, every Sunday and stuff like that, because your parents take you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I went to a Christian school, and we had like chapel, and I remember we used to pray like before the start of each period, the end of each period, and you know, like the bell rings, it's 3:15, and we're still like, we gotta pray, guys.
Yeah,
Put the
literally.
chairs up, let's pray before we leave.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
I moved to a Catholic school. I know nothing about Catholics at that point.
Yeah.
And I remember walking up the stairs on the first day and seeing Mary, just a statue
Yeah.
of Mary,
Yeah.
Wow.
straight there. And I was like, oh, like I've only watched Sister Act, and that's like the only like relation I've had on Catholics.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's very, very different there.
Mm.
I feel as if it's not like a forced thing. We didn't have chapel. We did have mass, but mass was like once every month or
Once
something
a month,
like
okay.
that. So it's like,
kind of like chapel, but just like a Catholic.
it's like we
Yeah.
pray, but the way we pray is very
Yeah.
different considered.
It's
to
like
how-
more routine. It's not just like
yeah.
Yeah.
and they
love
kind of
you,
pray
God.
for your spirit, and they like pray for like the world and peace. Whereas it's like at BCC, I feel like you
Yeah.
could pray about a little issue, and like that would be the thing. But ours was like more, this is for like the world, like this
Yeah.
is peace for the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, spiritually, I stopped going to church when COVID happened. I just haven't been back. I haven't found like a church that I'm going to. But
I
I,
feel
do
like
go
it's
to
really
Bible
hard to find a good church.
especially when
Yeah.
you're older,
So
so you can't just
hard.
piggyback
Yeah.
off your parents.
Yeah.
You kind of like,
Yeah.
because if I'm gonna go to church, I want to be all in. Like I want to like know the people,
Yeah,
know
yeah.
everything. But I do go to Bible study,
Oh,
which
nice.
is
That's good. Yeah.
in 4 hours.
Yes.
Nice.
And I got my cross.
That's-
on you guys are gonna have to
yeah.
get like a close up.
Yeah.
Where did you
we
get
some
that?
photos.
My friend's boyfriend does tats. And
That's
he
cool.
tatted me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get scripture on my arm.
That's
So
so
nice.
I'm gonna have a whole Christian sleeve up here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Flex.
That's-
We're just
okay.
sitting here with that bloody.
Yeah.
Have you seen Milla's other?
Oh
tattoo?
yeah.
You have a-
Yeah, the back.
Mate, take your
Face.
shirt off.
Yeah,
first.
God.
Yeah, it's not my finest hour
I
getting
think
that
it's
tattoo.
I think it's nice.
I don't-
do,
well-
do you not like it?
I don't regret it. I just think it was partly impulsive. I was like, yeah, I'll just get it. Like stuff that
But
I'm
it's
doing.
like different.
But it's, yeah.
Like if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
show people, they'll be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and like I do, like I always loved the design, and like I knew I still wanted it. I'm just having a hard time actually, like, loving it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's the problem.
But
with
at least
tattoos.
it's on your back. You don't really see
Yeah,
it.
that's why
Exactly.
I put
Like,
my
I
back
don't
on.
even
Yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
And even when I do see it, I'm like, oh, like it does look nice, but I'm
Yeah.
like, but do I love it? You
Yeah,
know? I
exactly.
just don't know.
I feel like where you guys got, I feel like where we all got tattoos is places you can't see. I have one up here and one here, and I don't see it until like I'm in the shower. I'm like, oh, that's massive. I'm like, whoa, that's really big.
Yeah, you
I'll
tell
look up here and I'm like, what did
I
I do?
forget I
And I'm
have
like,
this.
I got that.
Like I just
Yeah.
forget it's even there.
Yeah,
to
you
be
think it
brutally
kind of
honest,
becomes a part of you. I
Yeah.
think you can kind of
Yeah.
make it something that you really like if you
Did
don't
Yeah.
like it.
Did yours both like hurt when you got it? Especially yours, like
No,
I was gonna ask,
I
yeah.
feel like it didn't really.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know
Never
why.
get a back tattoo.
I was gasping.
Don't ever do
Does
it.
it hurt?
It is the most painful thing I've ever
Really?
You have a lot
experienced.
of bones, don't you?
So like he started like
Oh,
here
your spine.
on the neck,
Oh,
and I was like,
actually.
oh, like it's fine, like I'm not feeling that much. And then literally like a second later, he's like in the middle of my back,
Yeah,
just
that
like
would
going
hurt.
down the
Yeah.
spine. Just like you were there,
Yeah.
like you walked in and like my head's in the pillow. I'm like hugging this like bed,
Yeah.
like I'm like, oh, it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
I hate the feeling of shading.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Oh,
When they
have you
go
done
back
it?
Nah.
He like
Oh, that's
said, oh, like,
oh, yeah.
do you want to do shake? Like he like drew it on my back and he was like, we can do, and it was so much. And he was
Yeah.
like,
It
we can
hurts
do it
'cause
Was
it's
now.
yours line work? Yours is
It's
line
like
Yeah,
a
mine's just
longer
line
needle,
work, yeah.
and there's
Yeah,
like 4
yeah.
needles into it, and it's just
I
like
was like,
dragging
no.
it.
No.
across.
I
Yeah.
don't
And
think
they
I'll
say
do
beauty
that.
is pain. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess. No, I was bleeding in mine, and
Yeah.
I was my skin was really raised, and because it was my friend's boyfriend, he was like, "Oh, are you okay?" I'm like, "No," and he's like, "Still going," and I'm like, "This really hurts." But my skin became really raised, and it was like really painful.
Oh.
But I think that was only painful when it started going into there, and then
Yeah.
he came back with the details, and he said,
Yeah,
"Well,
okay.
you know, this is religion, they gotta look good." And I was like, "Okay."
Fair enough.
But I wanted to
True
stop,
that.
and I was like, "Wait, no."
I do feel like that's what would hurt too, but it's like nothing really touches that part of your
Yeah.
arm.
That's true.
And like the fatty part is fine, like up there, but
Yeah.
then once you start getting onto like that part, it really hurts. And I thought I would have been fine because I got my first tattoo was my collarbone, so I was like, "Oh, this is fine." But
Oh, really? Didn't
Oh,
hurt?
Yeah, true.
my first one didn't hurt because it's so small, it's like this big.
Oh, okay.
And then this
Yeah.
one, I was like, should I get a bigger? I'm so glad I didn't, but
Yeah.
yeah, it really hurt.
Do you want to get more tattoos, either of you, or?
I probably will end up,
Yeah.
but I think they have to be hidden everywhere. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
put it on display, just in
Exactly.
case of like
Yeah.
jobs and
The job,
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for healthcare, my job, it's like you can have tasteful tattoos, whatever tasteful
Tasteful.
means. But yeah, with my job right now, I don't think I could just get like a full like lion and a rose on my arm or anything.
Right,
But
okay.
I'd get like small little tattoos that I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
hide underneath scrubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Damn. Well, that's sick.
I like that.
We're getting a tattoo
Well,
soon.
Matching you guys?
Actually,
I don't know about that.
yeah. It's actually kind of sad. It's not just us two though. It's actually in like
it's
5,
next
6
Tuesday.
days.
It's next
Yeah.
Oh,
Tuesday.
what are you getting?
it's just
Is it
well,
secret?
it's like I don't know. Well,
So-
no, it's not.
Do you want to
You
say?
go.
So basically, it's me, Hannah, Chris, Miss Mac want to get it. It's a there's a lot of designs towards it, but it's a 22.
It's
for
pretty
when
much.
we
Oh,
graduate.
We were gonna
Yeah.
get it like on graduation, but then it didn't really like happen.
Yeah, because we had like a really. It was in Miss Mac's English classroom. I don't know. It was a day when we didn't really have any subjects. We were kind of just there because we had to be. And then like we were like all in the room, and we were like we should get a tattoo. And there was a massive group of people there that were like, yeah,
Yeah.
like let's get this tattoo together.
It was a big. Well, it wasn't like massive, but it was like a solid group, and
Yeah.
like I'm like hell yeah, like
That
getting
got
with
me
all these
so
close,
keen
like
to
our
do
close
it.
friends in the
Yeah,
grade, getting
yeah.
a matching tat. I'm like frick yeah, like something small.
Fast forward like after reflections, like no,
Yeah, like
no one wants to do
We
it.
didn't really contact anyone else,
Yeah.
and then it was kind of just like. So now it's just us 5 getting it, but yeah, we're thinking
That's
like
so
a
cool.
little. It's
It's
yeah,
so cool.
just a little 22 thingy, but
That's cute.
yeah, it's not a big one. It's not really a big deal.
I
I
just
was
don't.
like, I want a big two on my back.
Yeah, I just don't know if I. Well, like I think I want it. Like I don't know where to get it.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
it's the
your
problem.
ankle, something like
I was
that.
thinking
Yeah.
like back of the arm,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah, like, I don't want to
I
see
think
it.
it's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
yet,
fair
but
enough.
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
You guys love matching tattoos.
Really.
I want to get more.
We will get more.
What if you guys
We've got like ideas and stuff. Not like matching.
I'm guessing like
Well, actually.
this is really random. This is what I was just thinking. I'm guessing like for you guys' weddings, you guys would be each other's best man, right?
Oh, we'll see.
Right?
I was just really thinking that.
No, yeah,
That was so cute at their wedding.
No, I'm
Anyways.
sure we would.
If I'm not, like, I'd be heartbroken.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think that's the plan. Well,
It's the plan. It's the
hopefully
plan.
we're still
It is
Maats by then.
We will be.
Well,
The
that's soon.
MaateCast
He's
will
already in a
still be
relationship, so.
I know,
that's
yeah.
It's coming soon.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
soon.
Did you say you
Oh,
wanted to
it's
get married at
coming
19?
Yeah. No, yeah.
That's crazy.
No comment. We mentioned it like with Tim, I think. On
Yeah.
that
Oh,
podcast.
that's right. Yeah.
And he said he wasn't getting married at 19. I literally looked at it. I
That-
dropped the phone.
I
I said,
I
19 in a
wanted
couple
to.
months.
Oh, wait, me or him?
Wait, who wanted to? Christian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
I
Brooklyn
wanted to
always
say
says
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
It's
like
so scary.
I think because my parents got married young.
My parents
was
got married at
same.
19.
Yeah, I feel like it's just very similar with like how many kids you want to have.
Yeah.
How many do
I
you
feel like
want?
it's very similar to what your parents had a lot. Like I want to,
Oh,
yeah, and like 3 I could deal with if like, like I like 3 I'm open to it. But 4 like I'd be like, oh, like I wouldn't want 4 in my opinion, but like, yeah, but like obviously it's up to you and like whoever you're with, like how
like
about
I'm
you?
so scared to have kids old.
Yeah.
I want to still be able to hang out with my kids.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like I literally go clubbing with my parents.
Brooklyn's
Really?
mom and dad came to my 18th birthday,
Oh.
and that was.
That's crazy.
I've been clubbing with them like an extra like 2-3 times now.
Wow.
What the heck?
That's
But it was
sick.
really fun. Like it wasn't even like who are these old people? I was like, oh, that's this. Like we were literally
At
screaming.
Kenjin?
Yeah, and like I had my other friends that Brooklyn had met that night, Maddie and Ashley. And they're like, who's that? I'm like, that's Brooklyn's mom. And they're like, woo!
Do you
Crazy.
like it or is it like weird?
Like
for you?
if I'm with my friends, then it would be a bit annoying. But if it's like that, then it's
but
like
they came
funny.
out like after.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
they were with us
Yeah,
the whole
Yeah,
night.
Yeah,
they came
yeah.
for like an hour.
Yeah.
That's
That's
kinda cool.
fun.
And then they
It
were
was, it was really funny.
It was like Brooklyn and I were just kind of in shock.
Yeah, we
like,
didn't know like
how
how
did
to
we
dance.
were like, how do we test the waters? I'm like,
Yeah.
do I vape? Do I not? Do I do this? Do I not do that? But yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Just to keep on topic, but change topic a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you like
whoops.
clubbing? Like, do you go often?
Sunday goes
no,
out every
wait,
weekend.
relax. Roll, relax. No, I haven't. I haven't been in a couple weeks. I've changed my life, guys.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I go every like fortnight or so, but I think that's only because a lot of my friends just turned 18. So from like January to like May, you know, kind of like we're kind of born in the second half of it.
No, you know
we
what my
turned
pet
18.
peeve
Everyone
is?
turns
Yeah,
18 now.
When people like when you say you're going clubbing and people think you just want to like get with people.
I go clubbing. I have my little drink in my hand. I have my
Yeah,
little
we
vape
just
here.
dance.
Dance.
I know, it's so
Straight
annoying.
up, like I don't think I've ever seen Brooklyn do anything like
I've
crazy.
never.
She hasn't seen me do anything crazy.
No.
We go there, we
Just
turn
to
up,
have fun.
and we get
Yeah.
up
It's
and
so
out after.
annoying.
Yeah,
We
because
need to start doing
we've
that.
talked. Yeah, we've talked about like that on. I forgot
Yeah,
who we talked about it with
yeah.
now. Probably Tim. Yeah, Tim.
Probably 10. Yeah.
And like, yeah, like the clubbing stigma of like,
Yeah.
So
it is
annoying.
very like. There's such a, because like one hand it's like you're going there to like make out and hook up with people and like do like
Yeah,
all
I've
that,
never
and like do
never-
drugs and blah 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 blah.
But it's so
But then there's
common.
also just yeah, like
It,
yeah, you
oh
can go
gosh,
literally-
you'll just be standing there and you feel someone leaning on you to
Yeah,
do making
bro,
out. You're
yeah.
like, get off.
Wonderland.
Literally.
I haven't. I wanted to go the other week.
We
Is
should
it
go. I
good?
haven't been yet, but we should go.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, there's this sign and pointing to the toilet and this goes, please don't do coke in our bathrooms. And it's like pushing
Yeah.
to the toilet and I'm like, okay, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's very, very common. Like,
yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
I'll have people tap me and I'm like, hey, do you have
Literally, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was in the Met and that happened like
The
2 or
Met,
3
Well,
that's
times.
why do you
crazy.
like that?
Well, no, I
That's
was,
your own fault.
I was like
the
on
Met.
the
Wow.
I've been to the
Really?
Met a couple times and I'll only go there at the very end of the night. When
I feel like you get
hate.
hated on if you go to the Met.
Well, I was on that like
all our
balcony.
group loves them.
Yeah,
it's
well,
because
it's-
it's like unts, unts.
Yeah. The,
Okay.
House music.
Wait,
The
what
music's
kind of
good.
music do you like listen
Sweet
to?
Casa.
yeah,
Sukasa
Sukasa
is
and
good.
Kenjin.
Yeah.
And Kenjin. Have you been to Kenjin?
We need to
Oh,
go there.
you should go to Kenjin.
Who went
You
there?
guys
Lockie.
should go.
Lockie for his 18th
Oh,
went
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Oh,
Really
with
good.
the
He said it was
Angus?
really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, that was
Kenjin
fun.
is like, I feel when you guys like go to the Met, I'm so like confused because I thought you guys were like into Kanye and Drake and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's
we-
literally
we-
Kendrick.
We've been to Sukasa.
So that's Ken.
And
And-
you like it?
But it
Well-
also has a little bit of like Afro beats in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
kinda
it depends
cool.
if you guys
That's
like
cool.
a bit of
Yeah.
Afro beats.
But the Met is much more like hard, like rave kind of music.
Yeah,
but
it's
like
too much.
we were like up on the balcony, because it's like there's like 3 stages in the Met or something.
Yeah, there's
we
like
went to
the down dungeon.
We went to literally. We went to the main one. We're on the balcony, and like it was me and Tim like just up there like having fun. People like looking up, going like, "Where do you want to?" And it's like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Have
like,
you
it's
guys
just-
ever though?
Nah.
Good.
Oh.
No, never have.
That's
No.
good.
That's good. Good job, guys.
Thanks. Have you like?
I've never touched any drugs.
I don't do drugs.
Would you
Were
ever
you-
try, like just for
That's
the
what I was
first
gonna
time?
ask. Because we've talked about this a little bit
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
I
The
feel like
whole-
there's nothing wrong with trying it. I feel
Yeah.
like it's doing it as a hobby is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have to
That's-
rely on it to like have
Yeah,
fun and go
exactly.
out and stuff, it's
Yeah.
like yeah.
Yeah.
And I
it's
feel like that's the same with drinking at the club. I've gone to the club
Yeah,
so
I don't
times.
buy drinks at the clubs.
Yeah.
Too
Very
much.
good.
Oh,
Can't
Yeah, I
afford
don't
it.
like buying.
I feel like
So
I've
expensive, eh?
bought a shot
Yeah, like
quite like fairly
now and then
often,
you'll be
fairly
like,
often.
shots on
Oh,
drinks.
shots,
Yeah.
Tequila?
No, it's I don't know if I want to say it, but it's mainly the
Yeah.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah, we can't
Yeah.
say
Oh,
that.
that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they're
That's
actually
great.
really
And
nice.
especially
yeah.
at Kenshin, they're $5.
Frick.
You kidding?
And they
Oh
come with a
well.
little tray, a little,
Swag.
sparkling
lights.
person. Yeah,
Are we
they do the
going?
thing.
This, what's the date?
Tomorrow
This
night?
Friday?
Oh,
Tomorrow night,
We're
we're going.
Kenshin, you guys might see me there.
probably.
You-
Um,
What's that supposed to
Actually,
mean?
You guys know Joseph?
which one?
Leah.
Joseph, the IT person?
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's
He's
a
a body.
second.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
We've
We've
crazy.
seen him a
We've
couple
seen him a few
times. We're
times.
like,
He works every week.
It's like 3 a.m.
I remember he saved me from someone. Like someone was like being weird to me. Just kicked him out.
Yeah,
I'm
he's a
like,
good
That's-
one
yeah,
that I had this
yeah.
creep like
That's good.
full on touch.
yeah, he just saved
Do you
me.
want to get? And Joseph's like, like,
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There goes the podcast.
but yeah, I was Joseph. Shout out Joseph.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
So you love clubbing? You
No.
try?
I don't
Wait,
really
what
go.
about the like
Okay.
drinking side? Like, what do you use?
I've gone to the
What
club
do
so
we
that
drink?
I've come.
Well, like,
Do
you know,
you drink a lot?
do you drink a lot? Is it like a every time you go out kind of thing?
The last two times before, oh my gosh, I died and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I like barely drank and I died. I'm like, I can't just not be in control of myself. It's so bad.
I've had like a fair few blackouts. Not in the valley because I feel like that's really dangerous. Like I'll
Yeah,
let myself
yeah.
not go that far.
Nice.
But like in year 12, kid you not, I come on Monday morning, like Sunday, are you okay? And I'm like, what do you mean I'm okay? I woke up in bed. And they're like, girl, you blacked you blacked
Yeah,
out.
I hate that though. Like when you don't know what happened.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
then
And like
once
you want to be in
literally-
control of yourself,
Yeah.
and then like people will just send you photos, and you're like, I do not. know.
I'll show you guys this later. I'll literally show you guys my photos.
I've seen a few of your
Yes.
photos.
Yeah.
They're like formal after party. You could all
Yeah.
Oh,
formal
yeah.
Guys, let me
Yeah.
tell you something. I feel
What
like
did you guys do after formal?
We
had
went
it after
to
party.
yeah, do they party?
you wouldn't know Cassidy, would you?
No.
I've seen her
Probably
TikToks
heard of
have
it.
came up from my for you.
Yeah. Well, she had an after party at her like one of her friends' houses, and we all kind of just went
Did you
there.
guys black out?
Yeah.
Like,
Miller and
we
I
are
have
yet
not
to get drunk.
Oh, really?
Drunk
Although-
like that.
Do you guys
that
want the
hard.
recipe to black out? No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
my gosh,
Yeah.
I have a good story for my formal. So we went to the Greek club, right? And the people working there were cousins with like half the people in my grades. They were just putting alcohol in all the drinks, and
Oh,
everyone got drunk.
shit.
That's
Oh,
formal.
My
That's
formal after
crazy.
party. I didn't go to formal in year 12, but I went to the after party and I literally blacked out, woke up, and I was like, shoot, I'm late for work. I showered, I got my
Oh,
work
Lord,
uniform,
yeah,
and I was
so
off to KFC, did a 12-hour shift.
Oh.
And my manager was like, are you okay? I'm like, I think I'm still drunk. And she was like, okay, go sit down. And I was like, yes, sweet.
That's crazy.
It was a really long day.
We weren't even allowed alcohol at formal. It was just
Yeah.
It was just the dinner and dessert and dancing.
Yeah, not too well.
It was kind of overrated.
Was your
I
formal
wanna
good?
say.
Did you like it?
It was alright, but it was like
What was the
It
business
wasn't
with
that
Crocs? I
crazy.
saw people wearing Crocs at formal.
Oh
Was
gosh.
that the
I saw
photo?
pink Crocs with
Yeah, that was the
Talia.
photo. Oh,
Talia was wearing pink
Lakita
Crocs.
and I. Lakita wore the
Crocs?
Crocs.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was that. But
I think it was just like the girls if they just wanted to take off their heels.
Yeah.
and they put on-
Yeah, I was like barefoot.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I felt like formal was just overrated. The one I went to like the year before, I felt like I had twice as much fun.
Really?
I don't know. It was. I feel like the music was very, very mid.
It
like,
just feels very
didn't-
forced and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
That's why I didn't
awkward.
go. I was like, this is kind of boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was so good.
But everyone said it was a bit. They said the music was good because we got to choose the songs, but I just didn't end up going. But the formal after party was better than the formal.
Oh, after
100%.
my time was so bad.
Oh.
Damn.
Because,
Yeah.
like, imagine trying to fit that many people.
True. Yeah.
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 I was
That is
like,
true.
bro, you walk in and there's people on the stairs partying on the stairs.
Yeah, and, like,
Yeah.
people from, like, other schools showed up to ours, and, like, we were just like, we don't know.
And like each bathroom
Oh,
was
wow.
blocked off because there was just someone dead. Like,
Jeez.
formal after party. It was kind of like Project X, I'm gonna say.
I can imagine.
Wow.
I can
Yeah,
imagine.
okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like
That's done.
Is that?
we could end it. Do you have anything else
Does
that
cover
you want
it?
to talk
Yeah.
about?
Is there any
No, I
questions
think
you have?
on the
everything's-
cast?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Any messages? Do we have any last?
Oh, we should.
Well, you know what you guys, wait, I have something to say.
Okay,
You know what
she's
you
got
guys
something.
should do? Like,
Please.
when you, like, bring someone, you should, like, make them, like, request who you should bring next.
Oh.
I like
So
that.
then it'll
That's
just
clever.
be like,
Makes it easy for us.
Yeah,
and then,
true, yeah.
like, it'll be such,
takes
like,
Goldie 5
random
minutes.
people.
This is such
Yeah.
like a what's the word? Milestone podcast. We're just giving you guys ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is a
like-
massive.
This is
This is a big. I mean, two
And we
people.
talked about really
Yeah,
crazy
two
topics.
girls.
Yeah, yeah. Is there someone or people that
Yeah.
you
I'm
want?
trying to think who
on
would
the
be really
podcast?
good.
I don't remember. I kind of don't remember anything before 2021.
Oh, bring what's his name? Oscar Devani.
Oh, that would be amazing. That'd be the best podcast yet.
I
Honestly.
think.
Oscar, man.
I want to request. Actually, I lied. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, who would be so.
I think anybody is just shocking to me. So like, you guys can do
Yeah,
that.
since I haven't seen anyone, I would
Hell
watch
yeah.
all of them.
Hell yeah.
It's like people that we get a.
We gotta get Chad.
Yeah,
on
we,
this
we
one.
want to just
Oh my
get.
gosh, get Chad!
Chad,
Chad,
Chad and
Oh,
I
we will
should
get
on.
Chad on.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
But I feel like
100%.
Chad won't even say anything. He'll give you like one word and
Yeah. That was him. Like when I saw him again for the first time, I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Chad!" He was just
He's like,
like,
yeah.
it
Yeah,
was,
Chad
it
is
was
just
so
like-
chill.
You can't get him
Yes.
excited.
Chad was
Literally,
like, "Why
literally.
are you doing it?" I'm like, "Why are we screaming?" Like, why are we... Yeah, but he was.
Yeah.
Get Chad on here. Get Ernest.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be
100%.
really
Ernest
funny.
gotta be. I want to get Ryan Middleton.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to see
Oh my
what
gosh.
where he
Off
is,
the
what he's
grid,
doing.
wait,
like,
What you better
Off
say?
the grid.
Oh, let's end the podcast
Wait, we'll end it.
first.
We'll end it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just want to get like all our friends on, really, or everyone we
Good,
know,
yeah.
and just a
Yeah.
bunch of others. Anyways, I think that'll do it.
that pretty
End
much
of the
covers
episode.
it.
End of episode
Should we
7.
mention?
Oh, I don't think it really
No.
matters.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
there won't be a podcast next week. There it is.
Oh,
sorry, guys.
well,
Sorry,
that good,
guys.
guys.
Yeah, like
Break
this
into two
one,
parts.
people are gonna have to digest. Yeah. Thank you for watching or listening.
To the
We really appreciate it.
podcast.
Thank you guys so much for
Thank you
coming
for coming
on.
on. Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you
it's
for
been a
making
really
my
good convo.
influencer's dream come true.
Yeah.
100%.
Everyone, the
It's
Instagrams,
good. Like,
Instagrams
you're finally
will be
gonna
in the
do
bio.
something.
Hell
Yeah.
From working and
Yeah.
I took a day
100%.
off for this, guys. So.
We are.
You guys are
very
true.
honored. We are
I
honored.
you know when the mask, yeah, when she told me, she's like, I'm free tomorrow. I'm like, damn, I was thinking like she's gonna say Monday. When the Maates call, you guys come. So if they call you guys,
You guys should make business cards.
you guys have to come, guys.
Oh,
Like it's
great.
just
Yeah, simple as
I
that.
like that. Okay.
Get on here. Get on here. Alright, well, it's been a pleasure. Thank
Hope
you
you all
guys.
enjoyed. Thank you for watching or
And-
listening.
See you in a couple weeks. Love yous.
That's out.
to the
That's
Maates.
Bye.